Welcome to Kbal Spean Khmer. Kbal Spean Bridgehead is an Angkorian-era archaeological site on the southwest slopes of the Kulin Hills to the northeast of Angkor in Ben Ta Sroi district, Siem Reap province, Cambodia. It is situated along a 150 meters stretch of the Stung Kbal Spean River, 25 kilometers 16 miles, from the main Angkor group of monuments which lie downstream. 1. History. The carving of vestiges began with the reign of King Suryavarman I and ended with the reign of King Udayadityavarman II. These two kings ruled between the 11th and 12th centuries. The 1000 Lingams but not other sculptures are attributed to a minister of Suryavarman I during the 11th century, and these were carved by hermits who lived in the area. Inscriptions at the site testify to the fact that most of the sculpting was done during the reign of Udayadityavarman II. It is also mentioned that King Udayadityavarman II consecrated a golden ling here in 1059 AD. It is believed that the Siem Reap River flowing into Angkor is blessed by the sacred lingas over which it flows. The archaeological site was discovered in 1969 by Jean Balbet, an ethnologist, but further exploration was cut off due to the Cambodian Civil War. The site regained prominence for safe visits from 1989. 2. Layout. Left, Sahasralingas or 1000 lingas in the rocky bed of Kbal Spean River. Right, a grid pattern layout with the channel flowing out representing Yoni. The bridge is a natural sandstone arch, 50 kilometers 31 miles northeast of Siem Reap River. Just after the monsoon season, when the water level in the river starts dropping, the carvings are visible in a 150 meters (490 feet) stretch upstream of the bridge and from the bridge downstream up to the falls. The 11th century carvings in this stretch of the river are a galaxy of gods, the trinity of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva or Maheswara, and celestial beings. Several carvings of Vishnu with Lakshmi reclining on the serpent Ananta, Shiva with consort Uma, known as Uma Maheswara, Brahma on a lotus petal over a plant stem rising from the navel of Vishnu. Rama and Hanuman are the sculptures seen not only in the riverbed but also on the river banks. Sequentially, while walking along a path which skirts the eroded channel of the river-formed natural stone bridge, one can see a pair of Vishnu sculptures with Lakshmi seated at his feet in a reclining pose. Upstream of the bridge there is a sculpture of Shiva and Uma mounted on the bull. Approximately 30 meters 98 feet downstream of the bridge there are additional Vishnu sculptures. Further downstream up to the waterfall until the waterpool are the Sahasra Lingas in Sanskrit language with English equivalent name of 1000 Lingas. The sculpted lingams in the coarse sandstone riverbed outcrops are seen from about 6 meters 20 feet downstream of the bridge. According to the journalist Tepo Tuki of Phnom Penh Post who visited the site in 1995, the lingams, some of which date back to the 9th century, are about 25 centimeters 9.8 in square and 10 centimeters 3.9 in deep and lined in a perfect grid pattern. The river runs over them, covering them with 5 centimeters 2.0 in of pristine water. The holy objects are designed to create a power path for the Khmer kings. After the carvings, the river falls by 15 centimeters 5.9 in to a clear water pool. As it flows over the holy lingams, the river attains a sanctified status and passes through the temples that are downstream. The visible lingams are in a rectangular enclosure with a channel flowing out, which is interpreted to represent the yoni as the female principle. Beyond these lingams, the river stretch of about 40-50 meters 130-160 feet includes a small rocky island and ends over a fall into a pool. In this stretch of the river, there are bas-reliefs on the rock faces. It has been inferred that one of the bas-reliefs in this stretch, the central figure, unrecognizably damaged, could be that of Shiva as an ascetic, similar to the bas-relief seen in Angkor Wat temple. The meaning of the crocodile carving seen here has not been ascertained. Near to this location, a boulder has been carved as a frog. The pond, in a rectangular shape, filled with water at all times, has many reclining Vishnu carvings on the walls, and here again, a pair of crocodiles are carved, but with their tail held by women. The small island formed in this stretch of the river has carvings of Shiva and Uma mounted on a bull. 3. Sculpture. The sculptures carved in the riverbed and banks depict many Hindu mythological scenes and symbols. There are also inscriptions which get exposed as the water level in the river decreases. The common theme of these sculptures emphasizes creation as defined in Hindu mythology in the form of Lord Vishnu lying on a serpent in a reclining repose on the ocean of milk in meditation, the lotus flower emerging from Vishnu's navel which bears God Brahma, the creator. Following these sculptures seen carved on the banks of the river flows through several sculpted reliefs of Shiva the Destroyer shown in the universal symbol of the linga. 1,000 such lingas have been carved in the bed of the river, which gives the name to the river valley formed by the river as Valley of 1,000 Lingas. Vishnu is also carved to match the contours of the river bed and banks. A carving of Shiva with his consort Uma is also visible. Though the sculptures have been vandalized and damaged, the carved idols still retain their original grandeur. Under the supervision of archaeologists, the graduates of Artisans Angkor have been able to reproduce some portions of Kbal Spean's missing bas relief carvings. Thank you for watching.